Okay, aloha YouTubers. This is the Okuma Nomad. This is a 10-foot heavy travel rod that comes with the free PVC travel case that you can take on the plane because it meets TSA regulations. This could very well be the best travel surf rod around. Aloha YouTubers, this is Scuba Chris. I'm going to be showing you the 10-foot Okuma Nomad travel rod. This is a travel surf rod. Could this be the best travel surf rod out there? The stats kind of tell me that, but until I use it, I'm not sure. But let's go through the stats. Now, this is a 4-piece, heavy-duty, 10-foot surf rod. This is amazing. And it comes with a PVC travel rod carrier. Isn't this great? And it also meets TSA regulations, so when you're going inter-island or to the mainland, you can take this with you. Okay, this is a 4-piece now. 4-piece, 10-foot, heavy-duty surf casting rod. For monoline, this is rated for 17 to 40 pound tests. For braided line, it's rated for 30 to 65. And casting weight, it is rated for 2 to 6 ounces, which is pretty good for a 4-piece travel rod. Now, what makes this rod feel like a solid one-piecer is because of the Spigot ferrule connection. So if you look right here, wow, look at that. It looks like a weak point, doesn't it? It looks like right here where the pieces connect. It looks weak there, right? Because it's thinner? Not so. That's the Spigot ferrule connection. Look how long that is. So when you put it in here, you have to realize that's a lot of rod inside of the other rod. You compare this with other rods, you're going to see what I mean. Look how long that is. It's recommended that you don't press down because it's not good. You're going to lock up the pieces if you try to push it in. You should always keep about a 1/4 inch exposed like that. Now, a lot of times for people in cold weather or people who go into salt water, they have the salt drying on this, and sometimes it locks up, right? What do? What I do is I use wax. You can use like surf wax, but I found that surf wax has a waxy buildup and it gets messy after a while, and it'll actually start cementing the pieces together a lot harder, which you don't want. This is what I use. It's a ferrule wax. It's for ferrules for rods, and it's formulated for that. It's basically a beeswax with mineral oil base in it. So what I do is I just put my fingertip in there, just slightly give it a coat, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Now this rod has a medium fast taper. What is a medium fast taper? Basically put, it's the way that the rod flexes. So when you load up and you cast this rod with a plug or whatever else you want on, iron, whatever, it's going to release it very smooth, and it's going to be very fast, no recoil. It's very efficient rod. Now these have K guides. You notice how the guides are facing forward. See that? And there's a reason for that. This was mainly made for braid. You can use it for mono too, but this is basically a braid rod. So what happens is when you cast, like say you're going into the wind, you're casting into the wind, sometimes because the line is coming out so fast and the wind's blowing against it, it may come back and wrap around. So normally what you just have to do is shake it. If you shake it, most times it'll come off. Not all the time, but most times it will. And having the K guides forward is a lot better than having it straight up. If you have it tilted forward like that, it's a lot easier trying to get this off. That is known as a K guide. All right, here's the butt section. As you notice, it has shrink wrap on the rear grip, foregrip, has a rubberized butt cap and a Fuji reel sink. Also, this 10-footer has 5 plus 1, which means that you have 5 guides plus 1 tip. Now this rod here, as you can see, is 10-foot heavy. The 9-footer is a medium, and the other 10-footer is a medium heavy. But I'm going with the 10-foot heavy because with this setup, I can either go plugging, throw decent irons, or I can go spin casting and dunk some heavy baits. The rod is made out of 24-ton carbon, which is very, very responsive. Okay, and lastly, it comes with a 1-year limited warranty, so make sure that you do register online and you warranty your rod, because if anything happens, God forbid, you want it to be taken care of, right? So, in the MSRP on this, $199.99, so $200. That's not bad. You're getting a rod, you're getting a watertight PVC hard covered tube that is allowed on the airlines with the current TSA regulations. And the only thing I suggest adding to it is just basically using some wax. Like I'm using ferrule wax that's specially formulated for rods. Just bring wax. You can even use a birthday candle if there's nothing else around, and just rub it all over on the connections. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Aloha.